One of the great things about NAPW is it really is a great launch pad for entrepreneurs. And I have two with me right now, Tanisha and Mary Frances. You ladies are doing your thing. Tanisha, you just started your business.
Yes, I did.
Tell me about it. You're a restaurateur.
Yes. So to tell you a little bit about my restaurant, it's called Stonington Seafood Restaurant. It's a fast casual seafood restaurant, and we specialize in shrimp, the best shrimp in town. You'd be wowed, and in the reactions we get, you know, it's a wower.
That's a great thing. I mean, it's a wower. I love it. Mary Frances, you, interestingly enough, completely different area. You work in the healthcare industry, and you have your own business.
Yes, I do. And I just started, actually, I opened up a private practice about 4 weeks ago. And prior to that, I was a company of one and did that for about 2 years. And now I have a clinic that I have 2 doctors working with me and another nurse practitioner and myself. And very soon, we will have chiropractic and massage and therapeutic touch and all different types of alternative medicines. We have primary care and psychiatry all in one.
As I listen to the two of you ladies, one of the things that has struck me really about NAPW is it's a great launch pad for women who are small business owners who want to do their own thing. Tanisha, is this one of the reasons that you joined NAPW?
It is one of the reasons I joined. I wanted to surround myself, you know, with women who are like me, who are doing their own thing, you know, with startups and things like that, to get some encouragement, some advice, you know, and especially coming from a woman, I can get that personal touch on it, you know.
What do you think that women bring to the table different than men?
The personal touch, the trials from their personal lives, what they've gone through, you know, even facing that situation of being a woman, you know, in a professional environment. You know, they give me that personal touch. They give me the real deal on in the trials of being a professional and a woman.
Mary Frances, as you think about why you joined, what were you looking for?
Support. I was looking for support not only for myself personally, but also for my profession, because we have a lot of barriers that we're trying to fight, and you know, the nurse practitioners really want to take care of the patients, and we are very cost effective, and I want to get the word out, and I felt what better way than the NAPW. And look what happened. Here I am.
You are 2 women who are promoting something, but I get the feeling you're also establishing relationships and friendships.
Yes.
Talk to me a little bit about those.
Well, having been a member for as long as I have, I really do get the sense of connecting to many different women in many different professions. I'm just a year out of college, so it really gave me a good eye-opener. Oh, wow. At the many different professions that these women are in, I get, you know, a lot of the women who have the same passions as me.
You joined NAPW right out of college.
I did.
What was it about NAPW that made this young graduate say, I want to be a member of that organization?
Well, initially when I you know, looked at the website and kind of doing my research on the organization, it stood out from any type of sorority or things like that, in the sense that, you know, it was real women, you know, connecting with each other in the same area, who just had a drive to do what I did, you know, to do what I want to do. So I wanted to connect with those women specifically, you know, to really get a sense of connection and networking with the women I felt, or from my point of view, from doing the research, I thought would be, you know, a great connection. And it definitely turned out.
You were looking for like-minded women.
Yes.
When you looked for a networking organization. Mary Frances, what were you looking for?
I wasn't sure when I first started, but now coming to the meetings in the very short time that I've been a member, it was funny. I was talking to Tanisha before we walked in here, and she's 23, and I'm 63. So there's this 40-year difference. I mean, I'm old enough to be her grandmother, but I've been, you know, all my history and the things I've gone through. So we were starting to talk at the table, and we had all these things in common. And, you know, I just feel like I'm there to support her. She's there to support me, and it feels really good.
Now, how unique is that? There's a 40-year age difference,
yeah,
but you both have the same goals: to be successful, to connect, to network, to promote your businesses, to grow your business.
Right.
That's something that NAPW is unique in. It can cross generational boundaries and bring two people that might not ever meet together.
That's right. That's right. And I wish I knew that sooner.
What do you think would have changed had you known it sooner?
I probably would have been, right now I'm ready to retire, and I probably would have been, reached my goal by now, you know, and still been able to retire at a really nice age and consult and kind of have a cushy life, you know. I'm looking for cushy.
You're looking for cushy. Your 5-year plan is cushy.
Cushy.
Okay, got it. What is, I mean, in all seriousness, what is your 5-year plan, Tanisha? What do you hope NAPW can do for you in the next 5 years?
Well, my 5-year plan is to be a certified financial planner. It's something I have a passion for. I love educating people on, you know, financing, and I just want to make it a career, all in all. So being a part of NAPW, I feel it's a great place to connect and network with, and also just, you know, share my views and feelings with the women in NAPW about that topic. You know, if their kids are going through things like that, I can hear, you know, certain issues that they may know about or be concerned about, so I can fit it into my plan or my passions and desires to, you know, progress in my career. So,
what about you, Mary Frances? What are you looking for in your 5-year plan, other than cushy?
Yeah, other than cushy? Well, how about a legacy? I've worked as a nurse for 35 years, and I've been a nurse practitioner for 10, and I want to bring to my community hope, because I think hope is really, really important for people that have, you know, illnesses that they are dealing with on their own, things that other people don't understand, why they have the things done that they need done, and you know, the clinic is that hope, and it's going to be taking care of people that can't afford health care, and that's what I want to do now. I want to give back. You know, for so many years I've been taking, now I want to give back.
So between the two of you, you're looking for different things. How do you think that NAPW will help you achieve those goals?
Okay, you go. You go first.
Okay. Support is the main thing, and I think, you know, I really love listening to people's stories, and that's, like I said, hope is a big thing.
What does that do for you when you hear another woman share her story?
Well, I heard you share yours last week, and it was very similar to mine, believe it or not. And you know, I didn't know much about you at that point, and you know, I was really impressed. So I went on the internet and checked you all out.
You Googled me.
I did. Well, you told us to.
I did.
You know, so I did, and then I started doing that with some of the other members, and I thought, you know, it's kind of nice because it's that connection, and I feel like I can reach out and get the support I need. And
now, you know how interesting that is, Mary Frances? If you had seen me on television in another capacity in my normal work environment, you might have Googled me, and you would have come to a conclusion based on having seen me on television and Googling me. But because of our relationship at NAPW, you have a different perception of who I am because we've personally connected to each other.
That's right. And I would have probably figured you were untouchable if I had not known and heard your story. And it just gives a humanness to it. You know, and that's really important.
And that's the NAPW connection.
Oh, yeah, connection and purpose.
I also want to just comment, the connection from your story, you telling your story last weekend, was really it was really connecting in the sense that, you know, I didn't know you. You know, of course, we've all seen you on TV, but it really gave a sense of you were really real. It was really personal. You know, we got to know Star Jones, the person, that day, and it was really nice. We were even talking about it, you know, a little while ago, and it was really, everyone in the room even agreed to say, you know, she was a really nice person. We really all felt the connection in the room that day. I just wanted to
think
make
it's something
note of
about
that.
NAPW. I'm pleased that we had a chance to connect as women before we, you know, connected as professionals. I think there's something special about women connecting to other women. Do you agree with me?
I do agree. I agree, you know, that women, being women, should connect with other women. Being raised in a family of women, you know, it really gave me a sense of strength, you know, that I can't necessarily say I can get from a man, but when women nurture, you know, it can be in a different way, in a different capacity, like in a professional manner. A woman can really nurture you, and if it's that way that you learn, you know, you choose to learn, it's a good thing. It makes you a stronger person. Every time I come to an NAPW meeting and I meet someone new, I connect with them on a different level than a man can do, and it gives me strength. It really does.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. See, I think she mentioned something really important, and that's nurturing. Women do that really well, I think. And we multitask really well.
Oh, yeah.
So those are two things that I think are really important. And I love to sit with other women and hear, you know, all the different things they're doing. Because then it doesn't make me feel so overwhelmed. Because, you know, you're always doing 80 million things. And so it's a great connection for me, and it gives me a lot of purpose and meaning, you know, to be with that group.
Purpose and meaning. I think I might want to be a part of that organization if I were you. I'll tell you how.